Hey there, this is Jexy with the Systems Alliance, and in this video we're going to be checking out Alita Battle Angel and the new trailer that just dropped. So Alita Battle Angel is coming out, I believe, in December, and this was the baby of James Cameron for like 20 some odd years. I remember this project had already been delayed seemingly a decade by James Cameron when I was back in college, which was over a decade ago. So yeah, this has been going on forever. I got a buddy, Bert. Hopefully you'll see him sometime. Shout out to Bert. He can tell you all about this. And one, why are they calling it Alita Battle Angel? Just call it Battle Angel. So that's my first problem with it. Anytime you start having problems with the naming and the title and everything, I think you're already going off the rails at that point. So that's first mistake. Second mistake, James Cameron is no longer directing it. I don't know why he's not directing it anymore. Okay, I know why he's not directing it anymore, because he's making like 6 Avatar movies. That's why he's not directing it anymore. And even though no one was really asking for more Avatar movies, he's making them. So even though people were asking for Battle Angel, he waited 20 years just to pass it off, and he'll be producing it or whatever. I know in the first trailer, a lot of people had problem with the big eyes and everything like that, and she's not supposed to be a cyborg that looks exactly like a human. So I don't have a problem with any of that at all. My problem is, and I can't quite put my finger on it, everything about this movie seems like it's going to be the next big budget sci-fi movie, like a Valerian or something, that has a $200 million budget and barely makes any money, which is an absolute shame for something like Battle Angel. I don't know why James Cameron abandoned it after wanting to do it and holding on to it for like 20 plus years. You know, he's the one who has the CGI and the visuals to be able to handle something like this, because that's what you need. You need top-notch visuals. And I will say, side note, this is probably why you don't see a lot of video game movies turning out great. You need crazy visuals, which means you need a huge budget, and no one's willing to give him a huge budget, so you end up with a lower budget. And I don't know, that's a sidebar, but still, the original manga, obviously legendary, so hopefully this is good. Not just this trailer, because trailers don't necessarily have to be good for the movie to be good, but you do need trailers to be good to get people in the theaters, because that's how they're going to hear about it, unless it's one of these groundbreaking movies where everyone's like, you just have to see it. And so far, I don't really see that happening with this. So hopefully this trailer's good. Hopefully it gets people in seats, because hopefully the movie's good, and we'll just have to see though. So let's go ahead and check it out.
You told me the story of the war, when the ground shook and the sky burned. Of the ones that survived, who awoke to a different world, where the powerful prey on the weak. But that's not the way it has to be.
When I found you, your very human brain was miraculously intact.
It's the loneliest feeling not to know who you are.
In time, you'll remember.
I remember black skies, the lightning all around me.
Alita's new here.
It's a harsh world down here.
You gotta be willing to do what it takes.
Alita, run!
My God. She's the last of her kind. She contains technology that have been lost for 300 years.
Let me show you something.
This body, I feel a connection to it. I can't explain. You know more about me than you're saying.
Alita, some things are better left forgotten.
And I'll find out for myself.
She's threatening the natural order of things. I need you to destroy her.
Alita, they will come for you.
I'll have to face them head on. I'm gonna need you to stand way back.
Tonight is not a game. It is a hunt.
Across this new divide.
with her.
All right, so what did you think? Personally, the moves and everything, the fighting looks really cool. I don't see the CG there yet. And obviously, this is, well, like I said before, this is a very CG heavy type of movie. It just doesn't seem to look that great. I mean, this is a movie that was supposed to probably blow Avatar away. The original thought was that he was creating Avatar and doing all these amazing things with the technology and the visuals so he could do a really good job on Battle Angel. Turns out that's not the case. He's passing it off to Robert Rodriguez. But while I'm interested in, of course, seeing the story in the movie, how they develop it and everything like that, it looks interesting. The stuff that always interests me most is when they say, technology lost for 300 years. Stuff like that, that's what really gets me going. I love lore. I love a good backstory and history that a character's trying to find out. That stuff always intrigues me. But it just doesn't look that great. I mean, most superhero movies I've seen look better than this. Aquaman looked way better than this. Godzilla looked way better than this. So, oh man. I'm hoping it is good. I really do. I am hoping for the best. I really hope that this movie ends up being one of my favorite sci-fi movies of all time. I mean, sci-fi is my favorite genre. It's the thing that really gets me going. I love the imagination and everything else behind it. I love the source material, but I mean, it comes out December 21st and we're in July now. So I just hope that they touch it up a lot. I mean, Aquaman looked mostly good to go, and that's coming out in November. It's coming out in December, and not so much. And Aquaman seems to be a little bit more heavy on the CG because you can't actually film all that stuff underwater. Whereas here, they got some interesting characters, but I mean, I think the real problem for me is that the main character herself, I think that's where the CG problem is now that I think about it. That's where it doesn't quite work for me. It just looks a little off and it has nothing to do with the face. It's almost like, the jeans she's wearing don't look real. I'm not really sure how to explain it, and who knows, for all I know, those may be real jeans and it's just for whatever reason not working out. But in some of those fight scenes where, they're going into the zoom ins and the close up stuff where it's completely CG as opposed to like a regular shot, I don't know, it's just not working for me. But like I said, hopefully it'll be good. So let me know what you thought about this. Do you think it's going to be good? Did this trailer make you excited for the movie? I know I'm going to be going to see it anyway. We'll see if MoviePass is still alive by then. If not, either way, I'll still pay the money to go see this in IMAX, but hopefully it'll be good. Actually, you know what? I take that back. There's been a lot of sci-fi movies that I wanted to see in IMAX or just wanted to see in general that, not that Rotten Tomatoes is everything, but that Rotten Tomatoes score comes out and you're in the 20s or something. Ugh. Not something that I guess I want to spend my money on at that point, which is where MoviePass would be handy if it's still alive then. We'll just have to see. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on this movie. Do you think James Cameron should have stuck on it? Personally, that's what I think, but we shall see. Let me know, and we'll catch you guys later.